What's up, my Finland loves? It's Miss Finland D coming to you all from Finland Entertainment News. Oh my god. That KueenYa more hair care. That KueenYa more. Oh my god, I can't. Oh. Okay. Oh, all right. Sorry. Twitter is crazy, but let me start with some positivity. KueenYa Moore. All right. This person wrote, these women tried to come for KueenYa Moore hair care so much, but can't say nothing now because mama made some big buzz move, okay? Hashtag Real Housewives of Atlanta. KueenYa responded, look at God, and she at Sally Beauty. Why does Marlo's event look like Sheree's fashion show with no fashion? How dreadful. KueenYa and her crew coming to Marlo's wig event as if she was personally invited. Not Destiny's Child. KueenYa said, let me go get my marching band and hair care products and bring Coachella to Marlo's wig event. Yes. Not Coachella. Nene talking ish about KueenYa, but she sure pulled off with that bag of KueenYa Moore hair care products. Right. Oh man. Marlo wigs were looking like Easter egg basket grass. Oh my god. What is wrong with people on Twitter? Right, buried me. Not Easter egg basket grass. Ooh, Twitter. Nene to the car with KueenYa products. Nene's like, look, I'm a hater, but her hair is long. Let me try some of the things she's been using. Oh my goodness, man. You have security for the 20 people in a room? KueenYa responded, you mean 5? Marlo looking for security she in hired. She thought the filming crew would step in. Oh my gosh, man. Right. Right. I appreciate you. Twitter has me in tears. She left with that more product though. Right. She sure did. This episode has me just as shook the second time around. Exactly. Such a good episode. The shade, the jokes, the moment. Exactly. I'll tell you one thing. I'm about to go get me some more edges. Yes, KueenYa, come through. You gotta give Marlo credit. She keeps coming for KueenYa and KueenYa keeps lighting her up. Exactly. Lighting it up. You hear me? I would have quit after she read her for filth at the reunion. At the season 10 reunion. Real talk, she likes and bleep whipping. My family would say. Exactly. Seriously, tonight's episode was everything. It's episodes like this that remind me why I love Atlanta so much. Thank you, ladies. Me at home bobbing the KueenYa's marching band. Oh man. Nene left quickly with that KueenYa Moore hair care bag, okay? Yeah, because she needs to work on her edges. Hair maintenance is getting pricey in this economy. Nene leaving is honestly my mood. Right, she the devil, but you left with a bag from hell. Bye, edges. Y'all are too funny. Is that Yvonne bleep coming after her? Yeah, the way how Nene talked to her so-called friend, she talked to her like she was nobody. KueenYa just rolled up to Marlo's wig event with a bleeping drum line and her hair care products. I have no words. I just... Ultimate level of petty, and I'm all the way here for it. Seriously, how can you not love her? This is the shade I am down for. I'm so tired of the screaming over the dinner table, and that applies to all the franchises. Did I see someone in attendance clapping along properly? KueenYa is slowly becoming my favorite. That was the You gotta love Kenya's confidence and boldness. Exactly. Milo is not known for wigs, her hair, or edges. She's bald headed to the skull. The venue and event looks a little simple and broke for Milo's so called means and lifestyle. Exactly. Okay, so before I get into my review, that I'm done laughing, Milo did hop on Instagram Live a few days ago, revealing her hairline. Like, look, guys, I have edges and all of that. I'm not going to get into this picture because I did a long video on it. So definitely click that link in the description below to watch that video, or visit the Real Housewives of Atlanta playlist to watch it. The laughter and Twitter being shady is out of the way. Let's talk about the episode. Now, I really wanted to put Your Edges Matters, okay, as my title. But this morning YouTube was being funny when they saw the word edges and then the thumbnail of Milo's forehead, and my video was flagged. But eventually they realized there was nothing inappropriate in my video, so it was released. So I didn't want to take those chances. I like when Kenya, kept saying I'm a businesswoman, so I went ahead and went with that title instead. I mean, do I even have to talk about anybody else? I mean, Kenya Moore and the Real Housewives of Atlanta is still trending, and her entrance at Marlo event is all people can talk about. Now, for those of you who's been here for a while, you already know how I do. For those of you who are new, when I do reviews on these different shows, I look at it through, two different lenses, okay? The one of reality TV and its entertainment, and the one from is real life and how will you feel, how will I feel if that happened to me in real life, okay? So from the reality TV entertainment standpoint, my laughing moments and everything you just heard, that's the entertainment side of things, okay? Now, personally, this is coming from an honest place and have nothing to do with me rocking with Kenya Moore, okay? If I constantly came for somebody, I have hit below the belt. Every time there's a disagreement, I can't just be woman enough to hang. You shade me about something, I shade you back because I don't know how to shade. So every time we have a disagreement, I come for something personal. I talk about your mother, not wanting you. I bring up your marriage. I go on social media, Instagram Live, and talk about your kid. Every time I'm hitting someone below the belt and being so personal, then I can't be shocked if that person retaliate. You understand what I'm saying? And the thing that's different between these girls and Kenya Moore, you can see that Kenya Moore is having fun in the moment. She goes home and she sleeps like a baby. There's no hate there. She makes you laugh. She throws her fun shade and she goes home. You know how you can tell someone is losing and the hate is deeply rooted? It's when it gets personal, when they are not quick on their feet. You don't have it like that. So they have no other choice but to become personal. The things that Milo were saying, Kenya Moore walked in with a band, okay? People took more edges, even Nene Leaks did. Everyone laughed, everyone had fun. And then guess what? She left. She did not get kicked out. She called for security. No one came. When she was ready to leave, she said bye and she left. Okay? And that was that. As you can see from social media reaction, everyone laughed. It was funny. All right, let me read this comment to you. This person wrote, let's put this into the right perspective. If we take away Kenya's arrival at the event scene, which other scene did you enjoy? That I just read from that person who wrote that apart from what Kenya did, what else was there? The episode was going to be boring. You understand what I'm saying? So, and of course, Milo had to resort to her back to her obsession with Kenya Moore personal life. So when her little shades, were not landing, it was Kenya Moore is paying child support. Your husband don't want you, and
I'm like, who child? Like these recycled and old reads. First it was she can't get a man. She got married. Her marriage is fake. She got pregnant. Her pregnancy was fake. She was never pregnant. Then you see how beautiful Brooklyn is. Oh well, okay. She have a daughter. Okay, great, whatever. I stand corrected. And then now it's back to her obsession. But it's fair game, right? You came and you crashed my event, so I'm going to go below the belt. It is what it is, but at the end of the day, Kenya Moore did her thing. Bravo is excited, and that's just what it is. It was funny. It equals how I'm referring to all my enemies in 2020. Not it. Well, this is where this is coming from. Instagram page, and she posted these beautiful pictures. Okay, this one here, this one with Miss Thing Tiny in the background, mean mugging. Of course, Sally. And then this ad right here. Okay? And she wrote, watch Real Housewives of Atlanta tonight on Bravo. Okay? Remember last week when she called Milo it. Oh, child, I can't do it. When it came for my Kenya Moore hair care line, now available in over 2,200 Sally Beauty stores nationwide. If you don't want this smoke, don't like to match, okay? Kenya, she came for me first. I win. Kenya Moore hair, Sally Beauty, Kenya Moore Edge Girl, Buzz, I Had Time, Petty, Coachella, Keychella, Kenya. But yeah, she's not calling that woman it. Ooh, child, I can't. Claudia Jordan, of course, is here for it. I adore the Kenya Moore hair care line. Thanks for convincing me. At the Buckhead store, I haven't looked back, okay? Kenya responded, nice. Kenya, how's your back doing? Carry this season like a queen, okay? That was a good one. Snatching edges and helping them grow back. I love it. That should be your tagline. You gotta love Team Twirl. I can't believe these girls are still talking about the water in display bottles. Kenya responded, late reads. Wow, bleep Kenya, that's rude as bleep, and I'm really disappointed with her. That's foul. Kenya responded, but were you equally disappointed when it came? Not it. She keeps calling this girl it. When it came for my marriage or my hair care line last episode, sis. Exactly. People always comes for the way how she reacts, but never the reason why she reacted that way. So one-sided. Now, although it was very quick, I do love that Real Housewives of Atlanta, the producers, showed Kenya going in this beautiful dress for her meeting about the success of More Hair Care. In all of the stores that it's in. Don't forget, you can also get it on Amazon and also at sallybeauty.com. So I love that. You know what? We're going to be petty. We're going to show the drama, but we're also going to show that these women are about their business. So I love that they showed that part about Kenya. And I also love, I'm, looking forward to seeing, the new campaign and all of that. So people need to stop being selective, having selective memory, and only polling the black women putting each other down, and it should be about women empowerment card when it's about them. I didn't see no outrage when Milo, knowing this woman worked extremely hard and she actually have products on the shelves in the store to rehash and say her products have water in them, okay? When she knows that's a lie, in an attempt to hopefully affect her sales, because believe it or not, there are people out there who don't have common sense, okay? There are people out there who does not follow Kenya Moore's journey and don't know how well her products are doing. So based on what Milo said, there are people who, you know what, I'm just going to laugh it off and move on. They are not coming on social media and typing in Kenya Moore name and finding her page and then researching her brand. They're not doing that, okay? So there was no outrage. I didn't see not one comment of people saying what Shamiya did was wrong. Actually, when Shamiya did that, No one said, okay, now come on now. We all know the producer set that up. Shamia, that's wrong, okay? This is a black woman opening, you know what I'm saying, a business, and this is what you do, being disruptive. No one said anything. Actually, people laugh and people said yes. You know what I'm saying? Shamia was there. Her reaction wasn't major and it was limited because she would have been a hypocrite had she reacted any other way because she was the disruptive one at Kenya Moore event. She was. But anyway, so stop being selective only when it's Kenya Moore. When Nene Leakes called Kenya Moore the devil, I busted laughing because she described herself. I do not have to sit here and drag this video on any longer trying to list all of the things Nene had done on that show to make her qualify for the head devil in charge. So we are just going to move on. I just thought that was funny that she was describing herself. And the whole Nene meeting with Kandi, Nene is smart, okay? She knows Bravo tolerates Kenya. They don't celebrate Kenya. They are aware, however, that Kenya is amazing TV. Kenya will go above beyond to give them the ratings that they need. So Kenya Moore is keeping them trending, okay? And it's making the show exciting again, as you can see. She knows with all of that, they're still not here for Kenya. However, they love Kandi. I mean, just go to Kandi YouTube channel and watch an interview with Annie. You can tell that the relationship she have over there is on a different level. They do not only love Kandi, they respect Kandi, okay? So Nene knows, okay, I can have a falling out with Kenya, but I can't be stupid enough to also be mad at Kandi. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to play chess over here. And as much as I'm not here for her right now, I'm going to pretend like I care and call her, and just get on her good side because, Kandi is a boss over here as well. And that's all she's doing. She's playing chess. She's not stupid. I'm not about to be at war with everybody else, including Kandi. Add to that, that's one of the many reasons why she called Kandi, because she knew Kandi was going to carry the bone back to Cynthia, that there's a recording out there, okay? And so there you go. But I love the moment where Kandi was telling, Cynthia and Kenya, I love everything about their looks, the pop of colors and all of that, of course. Kenya with the heels, looking snatched. I love everything about the moment. And also when Kenya laughed in Cynthia's face and was like, basically, who's Nene's spiritual advisor? Jesus. So anyways, it was a cute little moment. I love it. The moment between Kenya and Portia, and Portia talking to Milo, and Kenya saying, who's that guy? And Portia saying, girl, you know that Milo, she's so shady. So that was like a fun shade moment. Portia dancing with Tanya, having a good time and all of that. Portia always dancing and happy with someone, child, until they cross her. So, and vice versa, the moment with Kandi and Todd, people were like, ooh, Kandi and Todd are bushy. Look at that Connect 4. All right. But anyways, when Todd's daughter came in, I honestly just felt like Todd was uncomfortable. He felt like this is not the type of conversation I want to have on camera, and why are we having this on camera? And I think that's why he tried to play it off. And even to the point where when she was talking about, unpredictable and Todd being unpredictable, and he was like, oh, that should be the name of your clothing line. There was nothing funny about that moment. Your daughter is coming to you and expressing herself to you, and you're joking around saying that should be the name of her clothing line. However, I completely understand his position. Like, I know this is a show. I understand we have to create substance and come up with different stories and things like that. But why are we having this conversation on, the show? But the thing with Kayla and Todd relationship is the fact that, Kayla mother, I guess Todd did not know for a long time that he had a child. And when he eventually came around to knowing that he had a child, he definitely stepped up. He did not just disappear from her life. He stepped up. But I think, the moments they spend apart and then him trying to figure out, his role and all of that, I'm like, you know what? Anything is possible with amazing communication. And right now, it just looks like they don't have great communication, especially with him going a month without speaking to her because he was upset. It's like, yeah, I got to talk about everything. And I love that Kandi was doing her best to be a part of the conversation, but also, walking that fine line by not overstepping, because in as much as this is her husband, this is still her bonus daughter. And, so I could see she was trying, but she was really walking that fine line by not overstepping her boundaries. But that conversation was very deep. The girl talked about the lack of affection and all of that. And you look at Todd and Daddy Daycare and Ace and Todd saying, based on what happened at the beginning of him and his daughter relationship, he's just happy that, he was blessed to be there for everything with Ace, and he's doing everything that he wasn't able to do with his firstborn, with Ace just being an amazing father. Well, Todd, I understand she came in your life late, but she's here now. So do your best to be, that amazing, affectionate, and loving father. You can think you're doing an amazing job and you are awesome, but when someone is coming to you and saying, no, this is how I'm feeling, you have to listen to them, because they are telling you how you're making them feel. So that was a very tough conversation, but I'm glad that she opened up. People have been dragging Kandi for weeks now. You have to understand, Kandi is just doing the best that she can. That is her husband's daughter. She's not going to overstep, the line. People say, oh my God, Riley over here living lavish and Kayla over here. You heard Kandi said, Todd is straight. He doesn't want me to spend money on Kayla. All Riley have to do is go to school and get amazing grades, So if Kandi wants to do for her bonus daughter and the father is stopping her, there's nothing you can blame Kandi for, because you can tell that she's a loving stepmother and she's doing the best that she can, okay? So that part was interesting, and hopefully their relationship gets better. She did get to travel with the family. He got to have his moment, just father and daughter moment. So hopefully those experiences will help, because even when she walked away, she didn't feel like she got resolution. She was upset. But I'm telling you, once they have that conversation off camera and can really talk to each other, it will be good. I love that Kandi got straight to the point with Giovanna, and she was like, did you record a conversation between Eva? Sat this one out, and which for obvious reasons I completely understand. Portia and Nene are cool now. Those comments Nene made about Portia needing a rabies shot and checking into PetSmart. I'm like, oh my goodness. I know these women go through the ups and downs and eventually they fix it and all of that. But I also love when people keep it real. I'm not going to fake smile with you, behave like, we're all good just because we're in the same room. I can be in the same room with you without kissing you, and bowing down to you. So I do respect Portia for keeping the same energy with Nene. Like, girl, we ain't talk, you ain't apologize. I'm not going to kiki with you, So I was like, okay, that's my thing. Listen, if you're going to say stuff behind people's back or have issues, keep that same energy. Don't come in their presence and then backpedal or pretend. And that's the issue that most people have with Eva. So for that, I can respect anybody who can be like, you know what? I don't mess with you right now. And I'm going to let you know that. And until we sit down and have an actual conversation and move on in a positive direction, this is how I feel. So that I can only respect. And also when Cynthia Bailey said, as long as I was, kissing her, and being her friend, I was Michelle Obama. And now that, I'm not doing that anymore, I'm some dirt in the corner. I was like, yes, gone through Cynthia. Cynthia is done. But anyways, I have more to say about Eva, but Eva hopped on Instagram Live and she had a lot to say, including things about Kenya Moore and all of that, and also about edges. So I will definitely post a part 2 to this with Eva on Instagram Live and her reaction to the episode and all of that, since she wasn't really a major part of it. Everything ended up working in Kenya Moore's favor because Moore Hair Care been doing amazing things, But Kenya sales went up from that episode last night. So good job, businesswoman. Good job, okay? And I have another video coming out with, her co-stars and co-workers and some of her friends, looking out for her as far as promoting more hair care. So I will do that in a separate video. What's interesting is the self-proclaimed HBIC, the queen, the one who said that the season didn't start until her return. I mean, there's no buzz around her name. Even Portia said it, just because she wasn't the center of attention, she left. And if you watch Kandi YouTube channel, she does the thing called Speak on It. That's what she says in her intro. If you watch it, Kandi even said Nene was there, but it's almost like, was she even there? Kandi was like, we didn't even notice that she left. This was supposed to be her big return amongst, the entire group, all of the girls, and it was like no one even cared. No one is saying you have to be about drama to make an entrance, okay? Kenya Moore made an entrance with blowing bubbles with Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? Before her husband came on the scene. So, yeah. And once again, Nene's going to start making headlines once she starts coming for who? The one who have the real crown. I'm glad that the producers, listened. You don't want to just do the same thing over and over again. You want to add some spice. So in as much as what Portia is going through and what Kenya is going through, their situation, is very, sad and all of that. I'm glad that they broke it up and brought a funny and exciting episode. Because the back-to-back, crying and relationship issues was basically turning people off. So this episode just brought everybody back in. We laughed, had a great time. And then now, next week, they're going to revisit Portia and Kenya's situation. But overall, I am wishing all of the ladies the best. The end of here, my final loves. Thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also, turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.